welcome to the channel. I am XSimChantedX, aka Lisa, and this is, as you've already seen, a pancake house speed build. I got the idea to do this because one, it's pancake day, and two, I had a little snoop around Google to see what I could build. This popped up on the screen and I thought, that is perfect, why not give it a go? So here we are. I'm going to admit, I am no builder by any sense of the word, but I gave it my best. You can see I'm already struggling in how to place the windows. Thank you, Move Objects on Sheet. But in the end, I found a way around it. The next part is a nightmare, and it's dividing up the inside of the building. This is where I constantly struggle, but I think in the end, and if you heard that then, that was the cat. So I completely apologise for that if you can hear her meowing in the background. Back to the build. We started to place the hatch for the kitchen and the doorway into a little private area to sit, and to the bathrooms. I was quite happy with where this went up to now, and I thought, you know what, keep ploughing on, and that is what we did. You'll see at the end, it all came together really well. And again, with the cat. My god, will you stop? Where were we? I'm getting so distracted now with this. Right, here we are putting in the wallpapers, the tiling and the doors in the bathrooms. And I wanted to go with something a little bit different, make it a bit more colourful. I ended up going with a sort of black and white theme, I think it is, in there. And I suddenly realised you guys can probably not see a thing in this speed build because there is no light. I'll remember that for next time, I promise. But I'll put those in a moment, you'll see, and everything looks a whole lot better. Here we are in the kitchen. The kitchen is actually probably one of the biggest rooms in the build, and I wanted it that way because that is where the most movement will be, with your chef in there moving around, people taking things into the kitchen. So I wanted it to be light and airy because also it's got no windows. Why I did that, I'll never know, but I think it looks okay. Hope you guys do too. The main dining area, which you'll probably see in a moment if I'm right, is a place that I actually struggled with the most. Oh my god, joke. There you go, there's the lights. They're on now so you can actually see what's going on in the build. I used these little tiles here, the glass mirror ones, as sort of splashbacks on the kitchen and over there by the cookers and the sink. And I thought they added a nice little effect, you know, something different, because usually I just put tiles in there, and I wanted to try and go for a little bit of change. Added in some of the little wall decals that you can see, like the pots and pans, some little touches, nothing big. I didn't want it too cluttered, and that's actually turned into one of my favourite rooms in the whole build. Like I said, I'm saying a lot. How good is that? Very professional. I can English much. I also need to lay off the caffeine, I tell you that. Next we are putting, as you can see, in some more decoration. Here's me saying we didn't do much. Apparently we did. But like I said, I really do like this style in the kitchen, and I'll probably do more like that in the future. Maybe not as big. I know in the main dining area, which is where we are now, I wanted to make it less cluttered. Keep it simple. You got your little menu, your sign, and I was kind of pushed for space so there are not many dining areas. You can hear the cat again, can't you? Cat, stop. The cat is crazy. She's insane. Anyway, anyone who follows me or people who live here, you will hear that cat in the background and everybody complains about it. Back to where we were again. Here we are putting down some tables and chairs, and that was about as much as I got in, I think. Any more and we would have been cramped and nobody would have been able to walk around, and we all know the Sims have routing problems enough without me adding to them. This is just placing in some paintings and the host station and the cleaning one. I forget what it's called. I'm so professional. But Then we find out we don't have a door. Yay, no doors. But there you go, remedied again. It was so good with that. That's basically it what we did in there, throwing a bit of lights and some paintings on the background, and we called it a day inside the main dining area. I really love that. I should have kept that painting there, but I replaced it with one to kind of keep the colours going in the dining area. Then, like we already did, the little inside area, it's like a hallway. I decided to go with the food theme, which I actually really like because you can see it through the hallway, the little arch. And then here I did a private dining area. Either you've been sim-binned back there, or it's for somebody really special where you can see the chef through the door. Your choice. But it is right next to the toilets, which probably isn't the most hygienic place to go and eat. Outside we did just a little bit of decor. There was not much done in the toilets, as you can see. Basic toilet, sink, mirror, that kind of thing. And then we moved on to doing the outside area. I'm going to admit I forgot one part in the recording, which if you download the build itself, you'll see at the back we kind of made like a little pond area and put some stones around there and plants and things like that. That actually isn't in the video, but I promise you when you download the lot it's there at the back, just to give it some kind of a feel of being less empty. But here we are now, we're putting on all the building, like the wallpapers and the brickwork, and I decided I wanted to go with sort of stone and a dark wood as well, and I think that actually worked. It kind of reminded me of a pancake house, and it was pretty similar to what inspired the build as well, which is why we're here in the first place, to recreate what I found on Google. This is actually right near the end of the video. As you can see, the flooring is now down. We're just working on the roof area, which it looks like I forgot to put down a flooring on the roof. So that needs to be fixed if you want. Not that anyone can see up there, but you know, aesthetics and whatnot. There's some more plants going up. I love those over the windows. I think they look so good, especially when the light catches them and they catch a bit of shadow. Here's me using some of the wall decal things. I forget what they were called, the ivy or whatever. They look pretty good on the front. This is just placing landscaping, putting in bushes, trees, shrubbery, all that kind of good things that make a build come to life a bit more. So with that said, there is not much more to talk about. So I am going to say thank you for watching so much. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. Those are appreciated too. They make my day. I will catch you all in the next video. Hopefully you'll join me for that one. And at the end of here, you'll see some screenshots of inside the build. Thank you for watching, guys, and catch you in the next one. Bye!